Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Rowan, psychic, medium, and tarot reader, and this is the monthly reading for December for the water signs, which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And this month I'm going to do things a little bit differently. For each element, I am actually doing a separate reading on each of the signs. So we're first going to do Cancer for December 2020. And for all of the signs, I do want to mention this month there is going to be a Gemini full moon lunar eclipse on November 30th. And on December 14th, we have a total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. And we have a full moon on December 30th. I also want to mention that for each of the signs, you can also look at your rising and your moon signs for additional information, as some of that may pertain to you. And if you'd like to get a private reading, which will pertain to more of what is going on in your life, feel free to visit my website at jenniferrowanpsychicmedium.com, and you can find the different readings that I offer and contact me, and I'd be happy to schedule a reading for you. So let's move on to the reading for Cancer and see what this month is going to bring for you. The first card that I pulled was an Angel Oracle card, and this card is saying perfect timing. So this is letting you know that the angels are saying whatever situation or thing that you're working on right now, they're saying that this is the perfect timing to do this. And you may not feel real confident about it at this time, or for some reason you're thinking that maybe you don't think it's the right time. But your angels are saying that this is the perfect timing and things will go much better than you had anticipated. So this month for December, consider moving forward with any plan or idea that you have. And now let's move on to the tarot cards. And the first card that came up for you is the overall energy of this month. And this is the Knight of Wands. The Knights will always bring you a lot of energy. So I'm saying that this month, you're going to have a lot of high energy. You're going to have a lot of enthusiasm. Also, you're going to have a lot of confidence to move forward with any plan or goal that you have in your mind. And you're going to be very creative with this as well. Now, it also tells me that you're going to be moving very quickly this month, or want to move very quickly on a plan or idea. But what I'm saying is that you need to take your time with this, because if you move too quickly and not thinking things through, things may not turn out the way that you had anticipated, or you may have to take a step backward to move forward again. Also, this could be a time where you change jobs, and there may be some traveling around you as well. It's also a time to be willing to take some risks, because if we always stay in our comfort zone, then we'll never know if something new that we want to try is actually going to work out, and that can ruin our chances of success. So be like the Knight of Wands and use that confidence to move forward. Now, for some of you, this can also mean that you may be meeting someone with the characteristics of someone who's very ambitious, confident, very high energy, and warm and friendly. Just wait and see what this month brings to you, but you may be starting a new relationship this month. And now we get to around the first week of the month. And just as a reminder that sometimes these weeks do overlap, so this could happen really at any time during the month. But we have the Tower card. And so what this is showing me, for some of you, there may be some unexpected and sudden changes that are coming up for you this month. And this could have to do with a job. This could have to do with a relationship. And also sometimes I see this as your finances may be going down. So if you do have a loss of a job, or maybe your hours are cut, this could have an impact on your finances. If this has to do with a relationship, there could be a friendship or even a relationship that ends at this time, or you may be going through a lot of difficulties. So it could be a time that could be very confusing for you, and this could also stir up the emotions. For some of you, this could cause a lot of anger, or you could get a lot of anxiety. So this would be a good time to try to not take on too much and just to go with the flow. Now, if a job does end, or maybe you were working on something recently that was new, and maybe it's not working out the way that you had anticipated. So that just tells me that you need to make a change, or you might need to come up with a new idea and to work to rebuild and work on whatever you've been doing and see how that works out for you, because trying a new idea might get you into a good direction where you will see new opportunities coming your way and also growth. And as we move on to the second card, we have the High Priestess. And with this card, this is showing me, especially when it comes to the Tower card, to use your intuition. Always trust your intuition and go with your gut. Now, if you do have a lot of anxiety this month, sometimes that can get in the way, and we may not be able to perceive things as accurately as we normally do. But if you go into meditation, if you're having some difficulties earlier in the month, this is going to help you have more clarity with things and give you more insight. Also, this could show me that you are into the metaphysical things, or you are a person who's into the arts. And also, you might have somebody that is teaching you on how to work with your intuition and to learn and trust that. And for some of you, you may also be thinking about doing some teaching in the future, whether it's online, or once things start to open up more, you may start to do things in person down the road. But again, for this month, whether it's meeting someone new, starting a new idea, or if you do have a change in your life, always listen to your intuition, because there are different signs that may come to us, whether it's a dream or a thought or an idea that is given to us by our guides, and they're trying to point us in the right direction. As we get to the third week, this card is the Seven of Wands, and for some of you, you may be actually feeling like you need to defend yourself with something. You may feel like there are people that are coming at you. Maybe somebody is saying or talking about something that you've been doing. Maybe you've been writing something, whether it's on the internet or if you have a YouTube channel. But whatever this is, somebody might be making some kind of comment. Also, there might be some people that are judging you, or they are going after whatever it is that you are trying to build, or whatever it is that you are doing. They see that you've been successful with your endeavors, and they want the same thing too. So they're out there trying to get the same thing. And there's always a lot out there for all of us, that we don't have to do things in an underhanded way. But not everybody acts in the same manner. So I just feel like things may be a little bit difficult for you this month. Maybe as far as work, you have a lot on your plate and more things keep coming at you. So this is a time where you're going to have to just prioritize things so that you can do one thing at a time and do what's most important. Also, with any challenges that you do have the confidence and the drive to overcome things. And if you look at this person, they are on top here, and the competition is below them. So that shows me with all your hard work and efforts, you will get to the place that you need to be and you will be on top. So don't be afraid to take a stand this month and to have courage going through these difficulties. And the last card that we see, which is a great card, is the Magician card. And this is a time where there are new beginnings for you and new starts. And as your angels indicated earlier to you, it is the perfect timing to come up with that new idea or the new plan. And as with the Magician, you are the co-creator and you are a manifester and have the ability to create great things in your life. And sometimes we may even surprise ourselves with these things. But I feel that whatever you touch, it's going to bring a great outcome or success. But what it requires from you is to stay focused and also to think positive. Because if you think negative and you think, well, I can't do this, or I'm not sure if I can do this in the timing that I want to do this, then that's only going to bring you down and you're not going to be able to get where you need to go. So just think positive and, take things day by day, and eventually your plan will actually end up turning into something big. That's what I see for you. So I want to say thank you to the water signs for visiting my channel. And if you've been here in the past, I've been on YouTube for about the past year now, and I'm still learning a lot. But I want to say thank you for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And for those of you that are new that are coming to my channel, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is always helpful. And feel free to hit the notification bell, and that will alert you whenever my new videos will be uploaded. So, water signs, I hope you all have a great Christmas, a happy new year, and I hope the month of December brings you many great things. Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Rowan, Psychic Medium and Tarot Reader, and this is the monthly reading for Pisces for December 2020. And this month I am doing things a little bit differently, where under each of the elements, and there are 4 videos, I am actually doing a read on each of the signs separately. And for this month, we have a Gemini full moon lunar eclipse on November 30th. On December 14th, we have a total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. And on December 30th, we have a full moon. And eclipses can bring a lot of changes into our life. And you can see these changes coming 6 weeks before or up to 6 months after the eclipses. Also, this can be a time where your emotions may go up and down as well. So for some of you, you may experience this. Regarding the reading, as always, this is a general reading. And if you would like to have a reading that is geared more towards your situation and your life, feel free to view my website at jenniferrowanpsychicmedium.com, and it lists all the different types of readings that I offer. And if you'd like to schedule a reading, feel free to contact me. Also, with your moon and rising sign, you might want to check those areas out and those videos, because that may have information that pertains to you as well. And now, let's move on to your reading and see what this month has in store for you. And I picked a card from the Angel Answer deck, and the first card that came up was Big Happy Changes. And I believe there's been about 2 other signs that received this card this month also. But this is definitely a card that is welcome in a reading. And what this is showing me is that there are going to be some new changes coming into your life. This could be a new relationship coming in for some of you, or also you could be going through a change of job. So a new opportunity may be coming your way as well. And for some of you, you may even decide that you're going to be moving. This could have to do with a job, or you may decide that you want a change of scenery and want to go somewhere new. But whatever this is, welcome this change because it's going to bring a lot of good things to you and also happiness. And the next card that we have, this actually is the overall energy for the month of December. And this is the 10 of Swords. And when you look at this card, you can see that this person is definitely overwhelmed or they're disappointed about something. And this is actually an end to a difficult situation. This could be a relationship that's ending or a job that ends, and this might have even happened unexpectedly. So this may come up for some of you this month. And if this does occur, this would be a good time to just try to let things go and learn from your experiences. Because anytime we go through a difficult situation, it not only brings us a new beginning and we can bring something new and exciting to us, but also it teaches us lessons and we then become a much stronger person. And hopefully we're not going to make the same mistake the second time around. This could also show me that someone may stab you in the back this month and that there may be betrayal going on around you, and this may have caught you off guard as well. And it also shows me that maybe you're under too much pressure or you're just exhausted from working too much. And also, it would be a good time to do some meditation and get into a state of calmness. So this will give you some clarity on how to move forward. And now we move on to the first week of December, and we have the Four of Swords. And this just actually came up for another reading as well. And this is a time where during the month to take a break, and also you may need some rest. You may have been working on a project or you've been really busy at work, and it just shows me again the same with the previous card, that you are run down or you may be mentally drained. This can also mean that you're going through a period of stress and anxiety. So once you learn to let go of the negative thoughts and take the time to rest, this shows me that you will find a solution to move forward. But if you don't take this break, then you may have more of the same throughout the month. Just know that when I look at the other cards this month, I feel that things can definitely improve. And the next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. And the aces always bring new beginnings. And this is around the second week of the month. And what this is showing me is that you may have a situation that comes up this month that may be difficult. And we've already gone through, for some of you, a difficult situation in the beginning of the month with the 10 of Swords. But what they're showing me is that you are a good communicator. And I feel that since you are a good communicator, that you will be able to work through any situation that you have. And it just takes a little bit of time and to get into that calm space so that you can have that clarity so that you can work through this issue. But that's what I see here for you. And again, it would be a good idea to meditate regularly so you can release any clutter that you have in your mind so that you can be a success. And I do see with this card, this can bring you success and also victory. And now we move on to the third week of the month, which is the Temperance card. And so this is showing me with all the things that you're dealing with this month, at the beginning of the month through the middle of the month, it's telling me that you need to find some balance in your life. Again, if you've been working really hard, this is a good time for you to lighten your schedule. And this will also be the time around Christmas. Usually a lot of us are pretty burnt out by that time with all the running around, the shopping and things like that. Now this year's a little bit different just because we have COVID, and you may have other things that were going on around you. But this is a time for you to work on your emotions. So, we do have the eclipses this month, and a lot of people are going to be going through some changes soon. So if you're going through some emotional ups and downs, you want to be able to find a place of calmness so that you can make any good decisions in the future, and so that you're not continuing to deal with anxiety and stress throughout the month. Also, you may need to change your diet this month as well. Since it is around Christmas and New Year's, some of us may, go off our diet. So this would be a good time to get that in order as well. And I feel like you'll feel a lot better once you do this. And the last card that we have, which is around the 4th week of the month, is the Four of Wands. And this is a great card to have, especially if some of you are going through difficulties at the beginning of the month. And what this shows me is this is a time of celebration. So you may be getting together with family, you may be getting together with friends, or someone that you're in a relationship with. And this is a time, because it is around the holidays, so you may be celebrating, over the holiday, or getting together with people that you haven't seen in a while. Also, this can show me that you will be doing well with your projects or your goals. So you've been working hard at this, and I feel like you're going to see some rewards for your efforts. So it's a good time to celebrate over your achievements as well. And also for some of you, you may be getting a promotion either this month or coming up in the near future. Again, this is due to your hard work. And on a good note, for some of you, you may be celebrating a wedding, or some of you may even be getting engaged around the holiday. So whatever this is, I feel it's a great ending to the month, and I hope it continues for you throughout the month of January or so. For this month, your lottery number is 675. These numbers do hit on occasion, so I want to say good luck to you. And Pisces, I want to thank you all for joining me during this video. Whether you are new to my channel or someone who has been watching my videos over the past year, I want to thank you for your support, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I do appreciate it. And feel free to hit that notification bell that will alert you when new videos are uploaded. So thanks again, Pisces. I hope you all have a great Christmas and New Year's, and I hope the month of December brings you the best of everything. Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Rowan, Psychic Medium and Tarot Reader, and this is the monthly reading for Scorpio, which is a water sign, for December 2020. And this month I'm doing things a little bit differently, where I'm still doing the 4 videos on the elements, but I am breaking down each sign and doing a reading under those elements. And this month we have a Gemini full moon lunar eclipse on November 30th. We have a total solar eclipse in Sagittarius on December 14th. And we have a full moon on December 30th. And eclipses can be very powerful. And with eclipses can come a lot of changes, which can be 4 to 6 weeks before the eclipse. And you may see changes up until 6 months after the eclipses. If some of you tend to get emotional at this time, just know that with this energy that some of you may experience some of this as well. Also, I want to mention, as with any reading, this is a general reading only. There may be some things that resonate with you and other things that do not. Also, you might want to look at your rising and moon sign, because that may give you some additional information this month as well. If you'd like to have your own private reading where you will get information that is concerning your life, feel free to contact me, or you can look at my website at jenniferrowanpsychicmedium.com, and then we can go ahead and schedule a reading. So let's move on to your reading, Scorpio, and see what this month has for you. And the first card that we have is from the Angels Oracles deck. And this card says recovery. And what this is indicating is, for some of you, you may have recently gone through some type of illness, and it has required you to either slow down or to rest. And the angels are saying, if you do take this time for rest, even maybe up until the beginning of December, that actually that things are going to be getting much better for you. For some of you, you may have gone through some type of loss or a breakup, and so your emotions have been up and down and you haven't been feeling well. But just know that the angels are saying that you do have a happy future waiting for you, regardless of how it feels or looks right now, that this is only a temporary situation. So it's good to know that this month that you will be headed in the right direction. And the next card that we have, and this is a tarot card, which is the Four of Swords, and this is the overall energy for this month. So for some of you, you could be experiencing this throughout the month or in early December. And it's interesting because with the Angel Answer deck, we got the recovery card, and this is the Four of Swords. And there are some similarities here with these two cards. So this is really saying that if you aren't feeling well, or weren't feeling well, or you're feeling run down, that you really need to take a time out here. And basically, that is what this is saying, that it's time to take a break, or also to take a vacation even, because you have been going through a period of stress and anxiety. This is a time where you are feeling overwhelmed. And also, if you look at this card, there's a lot of swords here, and the swords can also indicate, mental stress. So you may be feeling mentally drained this month as well. And one of the things that I'm feeling is, if you relax and you review your situation carefully, this will give you a chance to look at things from a different viewpoint. And this can also help you to find a solution and a way forward. By being calm and being in the present moment, this will be a big help. So some of you may want to do some meditation this month. And a lot of us are actually going through a lot of stress this month because we have Christmas that we're dealing with. And it's a fun time, but it's also a very busy time. And also, for some of you, you may be overwhelmed with things at work. So just know that if you just take time to be in that calm space, that things can get better. And as we move on to the first week of December, we have the Seven of Swords. And if you look at this card, this person is running away. And so for some of you, it may feel like you have a lot on your plate this month. And instead of dealing and coping with the situation, you may just decide that you're not going to deal with it. And this might be good for a short time, but in the long run, this is not going to serve you well. So it's always good, if you are in a situation that is negative, or you have a lot on your plate and you're dealing with another person, it's always good to be upfront. Now, this card can also mean deception. There could be someone around you, maybe you're in a new relationship or you just met someone, and it's just saying that this person may be dishonest. Also, sometimes this can be somebody stealing as well. So always pay attention to the new person that you're meeting and get to know them and see if they are the person that they portray themselves to be. If they're not, this could be that you need to walk away from a situation this month. And as we get to the second week, we have the World card. And this is a great card to get. And so what this shows me is, first of all, it's a card of success or victory. And you've been working really hard for a while. So what it shows me is that you may be getting some rewards or abundance coming your way from all of your efforts. And also, it's a time where you may be able to rest a little bit because you have been putting a lot of effort into things for a while. So this is a time where you can take a little rest, but just remember, if you want to keep succeeding and also get rewards in the future, you may have a new project that you've got to start and put the effort in as well. This can also be a card of good luck. So if you've been experiencing bad luck lately, this is showing me that things are going to change, that it is an end of a cycle and things are going to turn out well for you. Also, it shows me that opportunities are going to be coming your way this month for some of you. So take those opportunities while they come, because you never know. This may be something that just happens this month and may take some time to move forward again. As we move on to the third week, we have the Queen of Swords. And so this may be you or another person around you. And this shows me that if it's you, that you are a very independent person, you're very mature, and also you're very honest as well. So if you do get somebody this month around you that is dishonest, you are not a person to tolerate this. You've had a lot of hardships in the past and have had negative things happen to you. And because of this, this has made you an extremely strong person. So I just feel that if you meet somebody like that, you will just cut them out of your life and won't have anything to do with them, because you are a person that wants the truth in all your situations. Also, it may be a time where you're communicating with more people. This could be family, this could be groups that you're working with. And I feel that you are good at communicating. When we have the swords, though, this can also be a period of anxiety. Sometimes there can be challenges coming your way, but that's also showing me that if it's you, that you will work through these difficulties and challenges. Also, this can be someone around you that you may even ask help from, because this person is a strong person. They're very independent and they are very good at communicating. So sometimes we need advice from other people. So some of you may be going to someone else for the advice. And on to the next card we have, this is around the fourth week, and this is the 10 of Wands. And as you can see in this card, that this person looks overloaded, that they have too much on their plate. And so you may have a lot of work in front of you. This could be from your job. Maybe you have a business on the side and you're just trying to accomplish everything this month. This could also be problems with the back. So be careful this month, if you're lifting things or if you're going outside and putting up lights, so that you don't hurt your back. Also, this is a time where you will need to find some balance just because you are overwhelmed. And so things might feel very difficult for you. This also will be a time where you need to watch your health. So it could be about your back or just feeling run down, and you don't want to get run down and sick, because this is a month where we do have a lot going on. Just know that you don't have to stay in this place, that there's always help on hand, or you can talk to a family member or friend, or maybe get somebody to help you if you really do feel overloaded. But the good thing is this is a 10 card, so whatever this is, this period will be coming to an end soon, and things will start to get better. So I want to thank everybody who has joined me during this video. One thing I forgot to mention is the lottery number this month is 111, which I feel is a great number. This can also be about new beginnings as well. So in 2021, we are going to have new beginnings. And hopefully for 2021, it's going to be a much better year. And I think at least the first 6 months, we're still going to be going through a lot. But I feel that after that time, things will slowly start to turn around and get better. So thanks again, Scorpio, for joining me during this reading. And if you are new to this channel, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It is always appreciated. And also, feel free to hit the notification bell and you will be alerted as to when a new video comes out. So thanks again. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a bright new year.